Are you someone who is caught up in limiting beliefs around whether what you desire is even possible for you to achieve? Do you keep taking 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back? Do you keep hearing the words, if I can do it, so can you, but for some reason nothing seems to change? Are you tired of doing all the manifestation hacks that you've read online but nothing seems to work? If this is you, I want to introduce to you the program called Unfuck Your Mind. The Unfuck Your Mind program is a 10-week mindset and manifestation program designed to get you from thinking about your desires to actually living them. We are not wasting any more time Googling how to visualize or spending another year creating a vision board that doesn't manifest. Instead, you will become the master of your mindset and reality where you get whatever you desire. If you are ready to up-level your life like never before, the details to the Unfuck Your Mind program and the link to enroll is in the show notes below.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Consciously Thriving podcast. You knew I was introducing today and you tried to take the spotlight. That's what you did. Hi, how are you? It is currently nearly 8 p.m. here in Oz. This is the latest we've ever filmed a podcast episode.
Yeah, honestly.
What's going on? Nadia was about to go to sleep, so it's taken her a bit to get
What's
here.
going on is you've been sassy McSass Queen, blaming everything on me today.
I have been sassy today.
But we've got something exciting to tell you. Shule drove manual today. A manual car.
I hardly drove.
No.
Hardly drove.
Be positive.
That was a shocking attempt. I stopped in the middle of the road with the car behind me and my legs were shaking and I had to swap positions with Nadia. And she basically asked me to stop and this wasn't a good idea because she's like, I don't know if my car can take you and your bad driving skills.
No!
That's basically what happened.
That's SST. Okay, so that is Shule and services tax. You know, you have goods and services tax. We have this running joke. Shule has SST.
Nadia has NST as well. Yes, you do. You're
I know
the
I do.
biggest
All right, fine.
dramatic person ever.
All
right. This isn't about that. Today's going to be...
Do you want to go on?
You're sassy. This has been our energy all day today. We haven't seen each other in a good 2 weeks. Nadia didn't even realise, which says a lot about our friendship and where it's going after last week's episode. As you can tell, we're drifting. All right, no, I'm just kidding. But we have a fun episode planned. So we thought we wanted to keep this light and fun. And I actually see a couple of, I don't know if anyone's listened to the Balance Blonde podcast, but I see Jordan Younger do this type of episode and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed as well. But what we've done is Nadia and I went away our separate ways today and we wrote down 5 questions for each other and we're going to answer them together.
Separate ways. We're hardly separate. We're like 5 fucking...
It's for dramatic effect, all right? It's for dramatic effect.
Our separate ways. You were literally like, I could put a chair between us.
It's too good. All right. Yeah, there was a chair between us. That's it.
That was all that was...
All right, no.
Anyway.
So we wrote down 5 separate questions in regards to like just us or spirituality, whatever. I don't know what she's written down. She doesn't know what I've written down. We're going to take turns in asking each other these questions and we're going to answer it collectively. You join in at home. Hope you enjoy it. It's just going to be a lighthearted, fun episode.
Let's get into it. All right, who wants to go first, you or me?
I feel like me.
Okay. She's just always gets away.
If you want to go first,
no,
babe, go ahead.
Just go.
All right, well, I just wanted to ask you what your big 3 was.
My big 3?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I knew you weren't going to know what it was.
Hold on.
No, you can't look it up.
Well, how am I supposed to fucking know?
I want you to search your brain.
My big 3?
Yeah. What do you think I'm talking about? Are you even spiritual? Can you claim to be a spiritual person if you don't know what your big 3 is?
I just have never been asked this before.
Astrology.
Oh, yeah, fuck. That I wasn't even thinking that. Oh, my God. So my rising, my moon, and my
sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my sun is Gemini.
Yeah.
My moon is Cancer.
Yeah.
Which we've discussed many times on the podcast.
She's fully a Cancer moon.
Big 3.
I know.
I wasn't even thinking about spirituality, honestly. I was just like... and my rising is Gemini.
Yeah, so Gemini through and through.
2 Geminis.
I just saw an orb above your head.
Really? Was it pretty?
I always see this orb with you. It's like a white orb.
Maybe it's my nonna.
I think it is. Like, I always see it. Always, always, always.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice. Yes, so what did you say, sorry?
So
you said Gemini
sun is
rising.
Gemini.
Gemini.
You just confused. Okay, let me just talk.
No.
Sun, Gemini. Moon, Cancer. Rising, Gemini.
How does it feel to have that much Gemini energy?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
What happens in your head?
Have you not seen them? Like, did you
I've
not
seen
listen
it.
into
Sometimes she has conversations with herself. Like, I actually, like, today, I didn't even know what you were saying. I was like, babe, you're just having a fucking conversation with yourself right now.
Did you not listen to her explained the finances?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's how much my brain
Her brain thinks a lot.
thinks a lot.
To the point where I'm like, how did you even get to that conclusion? Like,
I honestly, like, you should have seen it a year ago. Like, through these spiritual practices, I can at least admit that I think a lot. I didn't even know I thought a lot. I thought it was normal. I thought everyone thought like this.
No, I thought a lot, but fuck, babe.
Yeah.
You think a lot
Yeah.
for a Gemini. Like, it's fucked.
So, yeah, like, one of my biggest things is just like, boom, I do this thing now. It's like 1, 2, 3, boom, back to the present moment. 1, 2, 3, boom, back to the present moment. 1, 2, 3, back to the present moment. So I stop thinking about things that are in the future. Like, not that I can't think about things in the future, but just anchor me back into this moment.
She literally does that about like 5,000 times a day.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, nice. My big
Meditation
three.
has been a big
Do you
thing.
care about my big three?
Go for it, doll.
Yeah, you didn't even care. Didn't care to ask.
We were just talking.
It's the Nadia show. It's the Nadia show.
Go on,
Alright.
what's your big three,
My
doll?
big three is Sun in Leo.
Wow.
Do you know my big three?
Oh my god.
Oh, we should have done that. That would have been good.
That would have been better.
Okay.
I knew Sun, Leo, Cancer is... Oh, no. Your moon is... Scorpio.
Yeah.
It's Scorpio. We know that. Cancer moon, Scorpio sun. Scorpio moon.
Yeah.
And your rising is... Oh, something random.
Yeah.
Is it Leo?
No.
No, what is it?
Virgo.
Virgo, that's it. That's the weird one. That was just one, yeah.
Virgo makes so much sense. If you look at my
Yeah.
aesthetic, you can tell I'm a Virgo from a mile away, like rising Virgo. But yeah, Sun is so, like, I'm such a Leo. But
Yeah.
then if you know me, then you see my Scorpio side.
Yeah, you definitely see your Scorpio side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Scorpio energy. She's sass.
She's sass.
She's sassy.
Sassy.
And I also love Leos. Like, fuck everyone who says Leos are, like, attention seeking, because no, we want the spotlight, but we want other people to also have the spotlight. So
You do.
yeah.
Yeah, you want everyone to just be in the spotlight.
I want everyone to be in the spotlight with me, doll.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay.
Get your phone ready. Jeez, we're on a podcast. It's a tight schedule.
There we go. Scorpio moon coming
Yeah.
through. Okay.
And
I've
she'll
got a
go.
bit of a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather meditate 1 hour every day for the rest of your life or be able to do breath work twice a week? So if you meditate every day, you can never do a breath work session again.
You know that was one of mine and I deleted it?
Why? Because you thought it was shit?
Yeah. No, but maybe I got the ping to get rid of it because you had it.
Well, I don't know. It was disguised as that it's shit. Did you like that question when I asked you?
Yeah, like it's not bad, but it was a very... You'll find out soon. Okay, what? Say it again.
Would you rather cut? Would you rather meditate 1 hour every day for the rest of your life or be able to do breath work twice a week? So if you choose to meditate, you can never do breath work again.
And I can never, like, practice my breathing while I'm meditating.
So you can meditate, but you'll never be able to do a breathwork session. So you can't do conscious breathing or anything like that. But if you choose breathwork, you can never meditate again.
And I can only do breath work twice a week.
Yeah. See, my question was a little bit like...
That was a bit more in depth.
Yeah. I really thought about it, Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini, that's it. Fuck, that's a hard one. Okay. I would choose... I would choose meditation.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're going to not be able to breathe properly.
No, meditation. Like, I love breath work, but meditation is where I found myself.
Yeah, fair enough. You're going
How
to be
about
jealous
you?
when I do my breathwork sessions?
No, because I'll be finding myself in meditation.
Fair enough.
What would you do?
I would do meditation as well.
Would you?
Because it's a daily thing. I never want the option to not have to, like, go to one of those practices on a daily.
To be able to,
of course. I would do meditation.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's no point doing like breath work twice a week. You can meditate every day.
I've just realised Simba's walked under the table. I don't know how she's got out. So that's good to know that the door's open. The dogs are loose.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've put my dogs in another room because they usually snore and I
Be
care about
gazing
you.
your eyes over at my...
I didn't look at your questions. Jeez, this has been all day. She thinks I'm sussing out her questions. No, I'm not. Okay, interesting. My turn now. What's one ick we have about each other and one thing that we love about each other?
So I know what your ick is about me.
No.
What's my ick about you?
Yeah.
Fuck, you just want to get brutal in
Yeah,
here.
I'm ready. I'm ready to fight you.
This is meant to, my questions are spiritual.
I said they could be spiritual or about us.
Alright,
Are you even there in the conversation?
My biggest ick with shawls.
Yeah.
Shit, now you're going to have to make me think.
Okay.
Oh
You
my
can do
God.
one that you love about me as well.
Okay, yeah, that's even harder. Shit. No, I love something about Shule is that she is very, like, she cares a lot.
You silk. No, joking.
She cares a lot. So,
Yeah.
like, she genuinely, like, you can feel the energy is so, like, pure from a mile away. Like, she cares about you and, like, your experience. What?
I'm uncomfortable receiving this
I
compliment.
know.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
What did we say today about
I know,
you opening
I've
up
got-
your heart chakra?
Fucking palms are sweaty, arms are spaghetti right now.
Nah, she genuinely will go out of her way to, like, help you and, like, she just has that care factor to her. Like, there's no other way to explain it. Like, if you're ever in, like, a shit, like, she genuinely, like, wants to help. Like, yeah.
Only if I like you.
Only if you like you.
No, joking.
And my ick about you?
Yeah, my ick. Your ick. Nadi's not mean. She's really struggles to be mean. So go on. You got this.
Shit, babe.
You can't think of an ick?
I actually can't.
You can. I know what your ick is about me.
What?
I think everyone hates me.
That's not an ick anymore, babe. Like, that's like 6 years ago. Where are you?
Yeah.
It doesn't even cross my mind.
True.
My biggest ick about shawls,
It's come to you.
it hasn't come.
Okay, maybe I'll help you by doing my ick about you.
Maybe I'll be like, what, you want to go there, bitch?
Yeah, exactly. My thing that I like about you the most, that I love about you the most is... Shut up! I'm thinking about the thing I like the most, mate.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Jeez.
disguise that.
No, you know what I really, really love about you?
Mm.
How nice... Shut up. You're making me uncomfortable. No. You know what I like about you? The fact that you can be, like, genuinely happy for someone that has what you want.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I think that that's a really nice quality. Like, there's, like, no jealousy or anything like that. Like, I feel like you're really able to, like, hold, like genuine excitement for that person having that thing.
That's cute.
Yeah. What's wrong?
It's awkward to receive.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell our relationship needs...
Needs some work.
Yeah, no. That's my thing about you that I like. And what I ick about you...
Oh, today was an example.
What?
Me driving.
Oh my God. No, okay. No, my biggest ick about Nadia is you're getting better at this, but it fucking grinds my gears. It fucking grinds my gears. When she... I don't know why, but, like, sometimes it's, like, the dumbest things. You'll call her out and be like, oh, Nadia, like, why'd you place that there? It's not meant to be there. And then she'll, like, lie about why she placed it there because she doesn't want to get in trouble.
I don't even remember the last time I did that.
You do it a lot.
Defensiveness.
You get, yeah,
is the
it's like
best.
she gets defensive or she'll, like, overly explain something. I'm just like, it's okay as to why you placed the cup there. That would be my biggest ick.
My biggest ick, yeah, that's fair enough. My biggest ick...
Come on, babe. I could think of 12 for me.
No, it's not her fault. It's not her fault, honestly. But the biggest ick will be that, like, like her misophonia things,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
that, like because I'm just trying to like be myself and like
Yeah,
like
that would be
every-
fucking annoying.
like every little noise I make, why stop doing that, stop doing that,
Yeah.
and then it's just feeling like every second it's like stop
She
doing
can't
it.
move.
Yeah, I can't move, I
basically.
can't breathe, don't do this. But like that's not her fault. But yeah, if I had to pick an ick,
It would be
I'd
that.
remove that from you. I promise you that. I'd remove that.
I would want you to remove that, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. Your turn.
Okay, this is a question I have. This
Okay.
one's where my questions get a bit better.
Okay.
What do you think life would have looked like if I never became spiritual?
That's hard. If you never became spiritual.
Think about the possibilities.
There are infinite possibilities with this. Like, I think it would have been harder for me to get as far as I've come in this business and this world, like, as quickly as I've come here. I feel like when, like, who you surround yourself with really, really matters. It does. Like, I don't care what.
Of course, yeah.
It's just something that it just affects you, rubs onto you. So I feel like having you in this space and having you understand this world to the level that I do has obviously helped in how fast we've been able to grow together.
Yeah.
You know, because we have like our own mini masterminds together where we sit down and we just like, you know, we call each other out. We're constantly like talking about this, constantly talking about our growth and things like that, to the point where it's a bit unhealthy. But
yeah, that's another ick we've had in our masterminds. Like, we're like, we got to get a bit of a life outside spirituality and
yeah, that's something that we've been discussing. Hence, if you've been on my Instagram, your girl's been getting into Bridgerton books.
I really need to today, wait, quickly, I set the intention with the universe to get a new book. Then you would belong. We went on a walk and then there was like 2 bookstores that just came up.
There was one little free library in the middle of the street. Like, I don't know if they would have them everywhere, but in some like little towns they'll have like these like free books that you can just get and you'll return to that little box. It's a cute idea. I didn't like to touch them, but Nadia was excited. Nadia was just admiring the fact that the universe listened to her so quickly that she wasn't even looking at the books.
I was like, oh my god, it's here already.
Yeah, it was funny. Anyway, Nadia's still on the hunt for her book. She's going to give Bridgerton a whirl, but I don't think that she's going to like it. No, Jane Austen sucks. I don't care what anyone says. She's so hard to read. I don't know who the hell decided that. That's the most, like, took me 6 chapters and I'm still bored.
Okay.
That's bad.
Well, universe, hurry up. I feel bad. The universe is giving me like 2 different options today. And I'm like,
no, I don't like this. Yeah. No. Anyway, so yeah, it could have, sorry, that was side tangent. That's about Nadia and I needing to get a life outside of this world because we've drained it for ourselves now. We love it so much and we're like, shit, we need to find other things that we're also in love with.
Honestly.
So, yeah, I think you, like, what would have happened was either, because at that point you had really bad health anxiety.
Yeah.
So if you had stayed in that frequency and that mindset, I had already had this discussion with myself. We probably wouldn't have been able to be friends.
Yeah.
Not from a place of like, I would have left you just because you had anxiety, but like we didn't have the same perspective. And you were very much like in your head to the point where it was like very draining to like be around. And I was like an empath and I was learning how to put boundaries in place and stuff like that. So I hate to like admit that, but those thoughts were coming through my head a little bit. Not like bad, but I was thinking like, shit, like I don't, like if she doesn't shift, I don't know how we're going to continue this because I couldn't even have conversations with you. I think the worst was like as you were coming out of this anxiety, we've spoken about it on the podcast before, where you started to get like really like, you know, when you were really hurt about like every little thing you were taking personally. That was weird as well.
That was a weird
energy. That didn't last long, but like that was a weird energy.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
It was hard. I felt like I couldn't even say anything. Like everything was taken the wrong way.
Yeah.
But that was also coming from like wounds and stuff like that. So it depends.
It's coming up for a reason.
If those things didn't change, I didn't see us like if those things stayed, I don't see us being like having stayed friends.
Not even like I don't know. I was gonna say that.
What?
No, I'm not gonna say it. No, it's not appropriate for the podcast.
Okay. I want to know now, but okay. No, I just feel like if that happened, like...
Maybe we would have been, like, not as close, but more distant.
But I feel like vibrating-wise, like, you just wouldn't vibrate at the same frequency. Like, you've seen it now with, like, people in our lives. Like, you just go off.
Yeah.
And it's... Sometimes it just happens naturally.
Yeah, of course,
where you don't I don't think it would have been like because we loved each other, like we were best friends. It wasn't like, we were still best friends then.
Yeah, of course.
So I wouldn't have sat there and been like, oh, Nadia, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Do you know what I mean?
It would have been hard.
Yeah.
It would have been really hard.
It was hard to comprehend, but at that point in my life, I had changed so much that I was willing to let go of fucking everything. I was willing to let go of Daniel. I was willing to get rid of everything.
Yeah, when I started changing, I was the same. I was like, well, can't fucking do it.
Yeah, right? But like that's the that's like, I'm like, okay, Jules, if you're going to commit to this, like, how much are you going to commit to yourself? And I had to like have those conversations. I'm like, I have to be willing to let go of everything that I know.
That's not like going to serve you.
Yeah. So I'm like, that includes my boyfriend, my best friend. Like, if that means I have to do that, then I have to do that.
You're also really different back then as well, because now you do have a bit of a mindset, like, just because someone doesn't see things
it's not about seeing things my way, but it is about growth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not about having my perspective, because most of my friends don't have my perspective.
Yeah.
Actually, like, you're the only one really that has my perspective. Everyone else really doesn't. No one really. So my partner's literally the complete polar opposite of what I believe in.
Yeah.
So it's not about like that. It's about being able to like grow.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Of course.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's about like the growth and the mindset. Like, if somebody's constantly like negative and they're not growing with you and they're not like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they're constantly like worrying. Like, I don't have conversations like that with Daniel. Like, he's able to notice the shifts that I've made in my own life. And now he meets me at that, you know? Like, we talk about the things we're grateful for. We focus on having fun and being in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
Like, obviously we still have our own things, but all in all, the dominant vibration, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. If that
I don't
makes
know
sense.
what I would have been like. I don't even...
What do you think would have happened?
I don't know. I can't imagine a world where I was back there. I can't even think of a fucking universe where that would happen.
I don't know. You were very, like, supportive as well. Like, and you were very invested.
Obviously,
I just think maybe, I think it would have happened slowly. Like, it would have, like, we would have, like, slowly distanced.
Yeah. Because that health anxiety, I didn't want to stay in that. So I know I wouldn't have.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to not be a friend because you have health anxiety or anything. But, like, if you weren't, like, trying to better yourself, do you know what I mean? If you chose to stay in that energy, I don't see, and I was, like, obviously I try to help you and stuff, but if you weren't willing to better yourself, then how can you be with someone like that? Do you know what I mean?
It was just such a, like, when you had your spiritual awakening, it was such a dark time in my life. Like, I lost my grandma.
It was.
I lost my grandma. I was going through, like, so much health anxiety. Then my friend was diagnosed with breast cancer. Like, it was just, like, a domino effect.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck.
I was having the best time of my life, and that was like when I was finding myself, and like I was coming out of my worst time of my life.
Yeah.
So that's weird. But no, I obviously like not because all of those big things have happened. I wouldn't have been like, no, fuck off. But like if you had stayed in that vibration, then obviously
like woe is me victim mentality.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, I've always tried not to have a victim mentality. I mean, obviously I did, because I didn't understand self-awareness to what I do now, but I feel like there's always been a part of me that's like not wanted to stay in that vibration. Yeah. Because it's never served me.
It's true.
Okay, my question. Oh, you
it's my turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
If you could only pick one practice to do for the rest of your life, what would it be? One spiritual practice could be EFT, breath work, meditation, yoga.
Oh my god.
Reprogramming.
Oh my god. Shit.
What are you gonna do?
To be honest, far out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for meditation or breath work. The only thing is like breath work's great, but like if you can think like clearly for like that period of time, I'm gonna have to say meditation.
Meditation.
You can clear your thoughts pretty quickly. So I was thinking reprogramming, but when you're in a good mindset and like when you've calmed your mind down, you think properly anyway.
Yeah.
You can start to think good.
That's true. I didn't think about that because I was thinking, well, the most important thing is like reprogramming and embodiment.
Yeah, but like you can do that literally and you can clear your mind in a meditation.
I would agree with you. I feel like meditation got me through so many dark thoughts.
You know what, as well, I was thinking, I'm like, to be honest, would I, like, reprogramming is so good and it, like, helps, like, change your view set of the world and it changes your reality, but I would, like, meditation makes me feel So does reprogramming, though.
Yes,
like, after
so does
a good
reprogramming.
reprogramming session, I feel fucking good. I'm just going to go with meditation, because just the way it makes me feel.
Yeah, reprogramming is something I infused into my whole life, but I feel like it naturally falls into meditation anyway.
Yeah.
Like once you're like watching your thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're keeping you awake, babes.
No, sorry.
Jeez. Natty's just yawning away, but that's why I had to change the question, because I felt like my would you rather meditation or breath work was similar to that, so I was like, gotta spice it up a little. That was my thought process.
That was yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My question is, right now, if you had 1 hour, could meet with the universe, just say it was a man, like you met in the sky.
That's a good question.
What is one question you would ask the universe if you could just get clarity on that? Like, you can't be certain of, like, being in this physical reality. Not even being certain of, because, like, obviously your experiences validate that, but what's just a question you could ask? Like, I'm going to assume it'd be about death, because that is
Yeah. I guess one question to ask the universe.
Yeah. That you could, you could be certain on it, but, like, you just, like, I just want to understand this. Or there's, like, just one thing you want to ask him or her.
I would want to ask if... Well, I guess I'd have to ask what happens after you die.
Yeah.
How could you not?
Well, everything else you can get validated, right? But that's one thing, like, we can't.
Yeah. Like, everything else, I'm like, well, there's a possible... Because I was like, okay, well, why did bad things happen? Like, really bad things happen to certain people? Like, all of these other things.
I'd like to understand that on a really deep level.
I would really like to... Like, I think I do understand that, though.
Yeah.
I feel like I do have an understanding of that. That's why I was like, is that really... Like, not to say that I do, because obviously nobody knows. But I was like, I feel like the age-old question, what happens when you die?
I would love to.
There's a lot of questions I have, because I feel my dad here, but I don't feel like... And occasionally, like, I don't feel like he's, like, constantly around me. Your grandma, I feel like, is constantly around you.
I reckon she is this year, to be honest. Like, last year I didn't feel her as much.
I saw her and heard her. She came to me when we went away.
That was a year ago, babe.
Yeah, so she's always here, babe. And I always see that fucking orb around you.
She loves me.
Yeah, she's always with you. I saw, like, when I was with Nadia not long ago when we were filming, I saw her grandma's, like, body outline around her. Like, it was weird. I see her all the time.
Love you, Nana.
I just always see her. But yeah, like, for me, my two grandmas have passed away, but I don't feel like my dad's mum around me.
Yeah.
And I don't feel my mum's mum around me, but I do feel my dad from time to time, but it's like he visits, so he's not always here. So it's really interesting. I would love to understand what's happening on the other side.
Yeah, like, how does it work? I mean, you've had people that have had near-death experiences, and, like, this very similar, but...
It's all very similar, but it also seems to be based on, like, their...
consciousness?
Yeah. So it's interesting. It's like, I'd be curious to know, like, because I've also had experiences where I felt like I've left my body and then experienced, like, the truth. But I've explained that on the podcast, but haven't really been able to put words to it.
It's a bit of a hard one.
It is hard.
You just have to accept what you won't know.
I know.
Yeah, like, because some people think it's predetermined and, like...
What would you ask about death as well if you had only one question?
That's the only question I really, like...
Yeah. What happens when we die?
What happens when you die?
Yeah.
Like, what's
if I have to
point
come
of that?
back here and do this again, I've got some concerns.
What's the life lesson?
No, actually, funny fact about me, I always thought that we obviously have to agree to some sort to actually come here.
Yeah.
But there's something funny with me, because something's gone wrong there, because I, for some reason, did not want to come here. Like, quite literally, a shaman's told me that. A shaman was like, go ask your mum about your birth story. Like, do you know your birth story? And I was like, no. And she's like, you had a really traumatic birth story. She's like, you didn't want to come. And I was like, what do you mean? And I asked my mum, and for the first time I ever asked her, she was like, no, nothing happened. And then the second time, she's like, yeah, it was fucked. She's like, I didn't even push you out. They had to grab you out.
Can't even think about that.
So I was like, oh my God, are you serious? She's like, yeah. She's like, you wouldn't come out. You just didn't want to. So she never even gave birth to me. And I found this interesting because whenever I would do like an hour breathwork session, I'd find myself yelling at one of my guides is how I was perceiving them. I would yell at them. I was up there and I was yelling at them. And then as like time passed, whenever like I would have really insane moments like that in breath work, I would go up there and I'd just be like sad. I'd be like sad that they're not with me, sad that I'm not with them, and sad that they made me come here. And I'd be like, but why'd you make me?
Oh.
So it's really weird that like I was told that I wasn't meant to come here. So there's a lot like I'm still learning about that side.
Yeah, well, pretty fucking good life you've created for yourself, doll.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying, considering you didn't want to come here.
Considering I didn't. I
You're
know.
on the trajectory for...
Sass queen. Why did I not want to come?
I know.
Tell a little girl about it.
Bitch. On the
Jeez.
trajectory of a fucking real good life.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I was being such a
Sucky sook.
sooky sook, but yeah, girl did not want to come here. Confirmed by shaman. Your turn. Okay. Would you rather lose? By the way, Nadia's birth story is completely different. She was out. She was out within 40 minutes.
Yeah. I was overcooked by 2 weeks,
Her
though.
mum was going to, you wanted to be ready. You're like, I want to be completely ready before I come outside. And then once you're ready, you're like, I'm out. She took 40 minutes. Her mum was going to give birth in the car, basically.
Crazy.
Would you rather lose all of your friends and family? They don't die, but they're just not in your life anymore. And have all of your desires that you've ever wanted, but you don't have Anthony, you don't have me, you don't have your parents.
Family, anything.
You don't have anything. You don't have your sisters. Pluto's not there either.
So I'm on my own. I'm stranded.
You're on your own, but you have new friends. Right? You have new friends. Oh, no, hold on. Or keep them all, but never have your desires. So will you keep all of us in your life, but you never get to live the life that you dream about?
No, I would keep all of you guys.
Really? Fuck that. Giving all of you fun. Fuck us up. Desires all the
that's
way.
a really hard one because, like, my desires are my desires. And, like, I believe I'm here to experience those.
Oh, well, putting all of that aside, I'm not sitting here
All
fucking
right.
talking technical. This is your
Jesus.
would you rather. You have two options. What are you going to do, doll?
I think I would go with the desires.
You would have the desires
Yeah.
and F us all up?
Yeah.
You just said no. You just said that you
Nah, I actually would go to the desires.
would you?
Fucking, I want life experiences. This is one life on Earth.
So you're happy to like not
I'll have a new boyfriend and stuff.
have a new best friend?
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'm joking.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm full on pulling your leg. I would keep you around, no Rochels.
I wouldn't. Okay, no, that's a tough one.
That's
What do
a
you
tough
do?
one.
I'd fucking keep you all around, but I'd resent you.
Yeah, I'd probably cut.
I'd be like, you fucking bitch.
fucking
No.
stuck in this house is all I have to live for.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Why do you keep putting it away, mate?
Alright. Why do you just have attitude?
Because
Alright,
you keep
okay,
putting it
okay.
away.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep you up. I'm trying to
Calm
keep the
down.
momentum
I'm
going.
fine. Okay, if you did not go down the spiritual path, what would your ideal job be? Now, like, okay, so you could know that like desires exist, not the spiritual side. Like, if you could just pick a job outside this realm, not going back to the logical mind where it's like, you know, I would have been a dermal clinician.
I already know, travel vlogger.
That's what you want now, babe. That's what your desires now. Outside the realm of what you're doing now.
No.
What would your ideal job be?
I'm a YouTuber now. That's what I'm working towards.
Travel vlogger.
Not being a travel vlogger, but like I would want to be like that person that gets to like travel and go to those luxury hotels. Like that's my only purpose.
Okay, so
To go to those like luxury hotels
Yeah,
and then
just to
test
vlog it.
them and like not vlog it, but like take photos there.
that's a vibe. I
Yeah.
like that. That's
That
a
would
cool
be
job.
different from what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think I would love to have something in travel as well as a job.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
I could not think of anything
That's
else.
a hot idea, right?
Yeah, there's nothing else I could really think about.
Well, I don't really know what else I do.
Like, what would I want to do with my time? Is just travel and
I would love to work for another company. Can I do that? Like another company in this space that I love?
yeah, of course you can do that, babe. It's your job.
I would love to do that and create content for them. Like I love creating content.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
that's hot.
Yeah. That would be fun. I'd really enjoy that. Like
Yeah.
a purpose and a cause that I'm really excited about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
manifestation, babe. You'd love to work for her.
Catherine Zinkina, hire me, please. if this doesn't work out.
if building your own business doesn't work out.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm doesn't work out, Catherine, I'll give you a call. Oh my gosh. All right. What's one thing in the spiritual community you can't stand?
So, like, this is beyond the spiritual community, though. So this would be
Yeah.
more like the coaching industry, maybe. Not even the coaching industry, marketing
Just
in
like
general.
our industry that we're in.
Yeah, I don't like cold DMs.
Yeah.
Don't like people reaching out and, like, harassing people to be part of their programs and things. I just don't
That's
resonate
my biggest
with that.
ick. I fucking
Actually
hate
pisses
that.
me off a lot.
I
Like, do what
actually
you want
hate
to
it.
do, but, like, holy shit, like, when you're in my DMs trying to get me into your programs that I've shown absolutely
It makes me not want to
no
join your
interest
program.
in.
Yeah.
And, like, I've also had people, like, basically say, you know, I really recommend that you go into this program. It's like, that's overstepping my boundaries, bro.
Yeah.
Like, can you not? Like, I believe that I believe that our business, like, your business and my business is, like, it's its own separate entity, and it's the universe's job to get the people that are right for the program inside. I believe every single person that signs up to my program is going to be completely aligned for whatever reason. And there's no need to force anyone into that. I mean, does that mean, like, reaching out and making connections in DMs is wrong? Absolutely not. I'm not saying that. It's more like that cold DM where it's like,
Making connections is different. I made so
Yeah.
many connections through DMs. It's literally you need my program.
you need my program
or
or
I
my
hated-
masterclass or whatever.
Yeah, and I hated the people that, like, this is just people that message you out of the blue. They have no connection to you. You haven't asked them a question, nothing at all. It's, you know, that person that, that, or they try to form connection, like a relationship with you with that in the back of their mind. Like,
The
that's
intent.
their only intent, and you can feel the energy.
You can feel it from
from
mile
a fucking
away.
mile away. It pisses
I
me
can
off.
feel it. I can feel it when it's like you just want me to be a part of this program.
Yeah, where you're just like talking to someone just because you want them to notice your program. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's just not genuine. You feel that energy. It's not hot.
It's forced. It's controlled. It goes against everything I believe. I just don't. I feel like I don't have to lift. Like, I'll do the aligned action, but bloody hell, the universe has got that as the job.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not gonna sit there like hustling my way and forcing people into my programs.
exactly.
Like, that's not. I didn't leave my corporate job to have to stress
have to
myself
hustle.
out like that. Like, that just
Yeah.
just gonna happen.
It's just not genuine. Not
It's
hot.
not genuine. Yeah, that's it.
Don't like that. My biggest ick, I would say, would be... Oh, it was in my mind and it just left me.
Come back. Come back.
It was in my mind.
Come back, shoelace mind.
Wait, what was it? My biggest ick was... Oh, victim mentality.
Mm.
Oh, I
Is that
can't
the love
stand.
and light stuff? Like,
No.
what?
Victimhood. Like, when people are just victim-y, like people who say that they're into like the spiritual stuff and then they understand this world, but they like they're victim, they have that victim goggles on.
Victim goggles.
Like, I can't describe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate people that are like, sorry, this used to be me, so I used to hate me. When I used to be like, woe is me, the world sucks.
Do you see that in the spiritual community?
Yes, you see people that literally sit there and like preach like, you know, everything's happening for you, manifestation, but then we'll go into victimhood. It's beyond me. I don't get it. I'm like, you're just contradicting yourself right now.
I've never seen that.
I've seen it many a times. Many a
Shit.
times. Yeah.
Never seen it.
It absolutely grinds my gears. I'm like, come on.
Far out.
Come on. Stop it. What are you doing?
Is it like, so it's not genuine, like someone's actually going through a really tough time and they're sharing about it, it's full on like...
No, it's just like their general overview of like life, and their programming is for victimhood. But they're in this space and they understand how the universe works.
Yeah, it's not hot energy to be in victim.
Well,
Where
I'm
does
just
that get
like-
ya?
Well, I'm like, how
How does it like
do
go?
you not
Yeah.
see what you're doing right now? Like, you're
Yeah.
saying you attract everything that you are, but then everything that you are is like being victim-y, and then you're complaining about what you're attracting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't know what you mean, doll. I just haven't really seen like spirituality people that do you know what I follow? I follow a lot of spiritual business coaches. So I feel like a lot of their stuff
Yeah,
is
you follow a lot of coaches.
a lot of coaches, like but more than like spiritual entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
I guess I have a business. I'm just like, I want to get in the jam with the business coaches.
You
I
have
found
one more question.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
I definitely started off this journey in that space, the spiritual space.
Yeah, the
more
more spiritual stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my final question for you is, what do you think you and Dan came on Earth to experience together?
Wow.
My questions were good.
Yeah, they were pretty alright.
They're pretty hot.
You don't think mine were good? Rude. Amazing sex. I just wanted to say that to piss you off, but you didn't even flinch. You just looked at me really awkwardly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, what did we come here to experience other than amazing sex? Joking. What were we meant to...
Are you though? Is
Sorry?
the sex good?
The sex is good.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Took
a lot of communication.
Took a lot of... No.
After I had my feminine awakening.
She had her... Like, we both had a womb awakening.
Yeah.
And just all the past behaviours.
He had his world rocked.
He had his world fucking rocked.
Not in a good way. Not in a good way. It took a lot to communicate. It was just a new way of understanding sex and desire and, yeah. Pleasure. For a woman, holy shit. If you want to take your pleasure to the next level, which you should want to because you're manifesting, it fucking makes you magnetic as fuck, manifesting to the next level, you need to contact Miss Anna Gasol.
Anna Gasol.
We'll leave her linked in the description below. She'll change your life.
Yeah.
We'll just leave that there.
Mystic Priestess Awakening.
Yeah.
I was back on those modules last week.
Yeah.
I just need to stop with the self-development.
You need to stop, babe. Jeez. Your girls, I'm like sitting here reading
sign
Bridgerton.
Up to my programs, you're in for a treat. Every question you've got, I've got answered.
She's unhealthy.
No.
Unhealthy consuming content. But yeah, that was like one of the best awakening courses I've done as a woman. Every woman needs this. I've said it before. Anna's been on the episodes. Like, it's just every woman needs this. I've never understood my body to the level that I do since working with her.
Yeah, it's been fucking crazy.
Sex taken to the next level. Yes, it took a lot of communication, but fuck, at least I'm getting what I want now.
I feel like I need to get back onto that bandwagon with the
sex.
I'm not going to go on to, like, not actual sex, but, like, I mean, actual sex, but, like, jazzing it up again the way that we're supposed to.
Yeah. I can't go back now.
Yeah.
Once I've figured out.
Sometimes I get into a bit of a lazy mode.
Really?
Yeah.
We actually don't have sex now when we're like that. So, like, if we're... And he'll know. Like, he'll literally not have sex with me because he'll be like, I won't be able to, like... Because I actually need, like, a good 40 minutes warm-up. And, like, I'm talking it's all about me.
Yeah, shit, bit of foreplay
for that time. Yeah, but then once that happens, your girls are fucking... I don't know what comes over me. I'll do anything. Anyone comes in there and asks me to do anything.
We're getting closer on this podcast.
We are, but that's literally what I would do. I'd literally do anything.
Well, we're all fucking females here. Maybe some males, but yeah, we all have sex.
Yeah.
It's all normal.
So he's getting rewarded. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's getting rewarded.
He's getting rewarded because I'm going to do anything. What was the question?
What do you think you and Dan came on Earth to experience together?
Dan and I think we came here to experience... I think Dan's my person. So I think Dan and I were meant to experience life together. I think we'll be together for our whole lives. I genuinely do. Not just saying that just to be like, no, I genuinely, you know, when people are like, oh my God, he's my soulmate. No, I've really questioned this. And there have been times where I've been ready to walk away, but it's just not gonna happen.
I feel like you couldn't do that with Dan and I.
With you and Dan?
Away from me?
If you're a bitch, yes, I would.
That's a different story. You wouldn't be vibing me, but like right now, like...
Well, not now. Why would I walk away now? We're vibrating at the same frequency. I'm enjoying your company.
Yeah, but what if you and Dan just stopped vibrating at the same frequency?
Well, then I'd fuck him off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe Anthony and I are soulmates?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I believe you two will be together forever.
We're going to be. We've definitely come here to test the waters.
Yeah.
Someone signed him up to break some cycles with me.
You both are breaking cycles with each other. You both trigger each other. But same with me and Dan. Like, I trigger the fuck out of Dan. Yeah. And he triggers me. It's great.
He doesn't do anything.
That's triggering. That's triggering in itself. No, I feel like I was really here to, like, help Dan, like, break out of his, like... Cocoon, yeah. Like, he's a really, like, homebody, you know, like, likes... he'd be happy with, like, a white picket fence. type vibe. And he wouldn't actually be happy, but he'd be scared to do anything else. Like, that's the man's dream. To like
picket fence.
work his cushy job, you know, be on comfortable money, white picket fence. He's happy. He's living, right? And he goes on his one holiday a year. That's that man's dream.
Is it even a holiday a year?
Yeah, for him. Or he'll work 7 years in a row, no holidays. And then...
That's what I'm thinking. That's more like the white picket fence, like guy. Because once a year, some people.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's my Danny boy. But
I couldn't live my life like that.
no, I couldn't either. So I feel
I
like
don't think any Gemini fucking could live.
no way. But yeah, for me, and it's like, that's not doable for me. I'm like, I need to have it all. The glitz, the glam. I'm like, I need all of it.
I need all of it.
Yeah, so I need to travel. I need to do it. I need to experience life to the fullest. I need to enjoy life, have fun, do fun experiences. Like, I really take Dan out of his comfort zone, but then he also helps me in certain ways. Like, you know, to calm down. Gain perspective. Think about things before you do them.
Have some logic.
Have logic, yeah. Think about things.
Having logic isn't always that
It's not always bad, but also not always good. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got into sex and all of that, but
you did, babe.
We're here.
You went straight there.
Yeah.
Should we do an episode on sex?
We should. I feel like that would be a really interesting one.
Yeah, you're looking at me real creepy.
Oh my god. If you actually knew what we've done together.
Oh my god.
How bad does that sound? How bad does that sound?
Actually
it's not as bad as it sounds, and healing the feminine.
I actually forgot about that program we were in.
It was really good.
I actually told my friend Sophie about that, and she was like, "You did it." I was like, "We did."
It was really good though.
It was really healing.
It didn't feel weird.
Nah. It sounds like we had sex together. We didn't, guys. We didn't. Nothing like that.
We didn't. All right, we'll have to do an episode all about that. So yeah, hopefully that keeps you curious until the next episode, which is hopefully going to be about sex, it seems. We'll see.
Yes, okay.
Let us know. But I hope you enjoyed that. It was just a bit of a fun one. We thought we just wanted to chill. Nadia's about to fall asleep, so surprise, we made it.
Yes.
I actually said I needed to go to sleep at 9 tonight, so it's literally 20 minutes from 9 at
All right, we got 20 minutes to go.
Wow, I can't believe that. Today went so fast. Anyway, we are sending you so much love. Thank you for listening. And
see you in the next episode.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya.
If you loved today's episode, please do not forget to rate and review in iTunes or Spotify.
If you would love to connect with us on a more intimate platform, you can find us both on Instagram at ShuleOzek and at Nadia Gali. We would love to connect with you.
Thanks for listening.